Hails and well met, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Mally Nim, and today we begin a brand new project entitled Monthly Mask, the Outcast. Monthly Mask is a TTRPG live play series using the Mask, a new generation system. Shout out to Magpie Games with the Roll20 virtual tabletop. Shout out to Roll20 and the epic, most excellent music and sound by Syrinscape. Shout out to Syrinscape. And hey, if you are catching this on YouTube, please, really, like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Leave a comment, all that good stuff. I'm trying to grow the YouTube, so it really helps. Thanks. Before I turn it over to my players to introduce themselves, a few thank yous. Rainer, Ruby, thank you. Thank you for the Hero Forge models that you have provided for this stream. Really appreciate that. And a very, very special thank you and shout out to Eldridge Oblivion for the amazing art, the overlays, the characters, the promo. Dank Goblin, me, so freaking amazing. Thank you so much, Goob.
You're very welcome.
All right. But yes, thank you, Goob. So freaking beautiful. Oh, damn, I look cool. All right. So, now that the introduction and shout-outs are out of the way, I shall turn it over to my players to introduce themselves, starting with you, Alva.
Me? Hello, I am Lady Beaver VT. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter. I play I play Ellie Barsness, known in Halcyon City as the Crimson Valkyrie, who is a legacy. My special abilities are magical armor, essentially, and magical weapons, which let me fly, shoot magical laser blasts, and a whole heap of other good.
Nice. Next up.
Hi, I'm Eldritch Oblivion, formerly known as the Artsy Goop, still Goop for short though. You can find me various places as Eldritch Oblivion, like on Twitter, on Twitch, on Instagram, and many other places. And yeah, the boot on Twitch, pending. I play the transformed Mark Torres, known in Halcyon City as the Gremlin. My abilities are Inhuman strength and superhuman senses.
It's nice. Danny?
Yeah, hello. My name's Danny. I'm a Zombie Boy VTuber. You can find me on Twitters and also the YouTubes. I mainly stream on Twitch. I'm playing currently today Agent Sistah, who is an alien from the planet Sistah, and she is an alien like from the race called the Sistahs. That's why people heard her name. She was called Sistah. And I'm basically like a common writer-esque character. That's what I got.
No, what are your abilities?
Oh, my abilities. Yes. My abilities are I can, when I wear my suit that I transform it to, I can essentially fly. I can go through walls. I have several different abilities and a bike that I talk to, and I believe that might be it.
Nice. And last but not least, Ruby.
Hello, I'm Ruby the Lazy Goblin. You can find me on Twitch, and I play Trish Walters, known in Halcyon City as Lady Darkness, I am the Nova. My special abilities are controlling cosmic energies.
Very good, very good. And thank you, Wild Swing. Thank you for stopping by. Yes, Eldritch Oblivion, the Gremlin, did the art for this. Mwah, amazing. All right. So, we good to get started?
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
very ready.
With issue 1. So, we have our comic in front of us. Issue 1. We see the cover, The Outcast. Number 1. We have a nice pose of the team, which we will get a description of within the comic book. But first, we flip open page 1 of The Outcast.
Oh, that music's a vibe.
The first panel of The Outcast, we see just the front shot of a motorcycle-esque vehicle. Definitely not from Earth. We see that panel, we see the vehicle, and then we see one speech bubble. More computerized than a normal speech bubble, and in it we see the word Elara ... And in the next panel, because the first panel was like a half page large, and then the next panel we get a full shot of this individual on this vehicle. Danny, would you please describe Elara and Nova?
Yes. Elara is basically, her skin is golden with her eyes basically having these very dark, almost like cheetah, like cheetahs have with the black spots around their eyes. Her eyes are golden, and her bike, Nova, essentially is an alien. It's an alien merged tech motorcycle. It is like, essentially it's like AI, but it is self-aware, but is made to help her. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
No, you're good. I was just trying to get a good physical description. That's what we see in the panel, right? We see Elara, we see Agent Sistah on Nova, this alien tech-looking motorbike. We have Agent Sistah's scarf flapping behind her in the wind, and we continue with the speech bubble that continues with ... All scans are complete. Agent of Sistah. No Hexarian activity has been discovered. And then the next panel, we see a shot like Iron Man, right? With Elara inside the mask. So we get to see that cheetah skin color and the black colors around the eyes in the mask. How do you respond, Elara?
Do I know this person?
This is Nova speaking to you.
Oh yeah, sorry. I would say, all right, Nova. Then we should probably continue our search maybe another time.
Would you like me to continue searching for other threats within the sector?
I think that might be a good idea. Maybe we can do some good here.
Scanning initiated. Elara, query.
Yes.
You have been upon the planet Earth for a little while now. I have not checked in on your status. How have you been acclimating upon the planet?
Acclimating has been a bit of a struggle. I realize how uniquely different I look compared to everyone. But it doesn't seem like people overreact whenever they do see me. So I guess I'm kind of lucky in that part. But I would say the food is probably the best part about being here. It's not the same old we always got back on the station.
Ah, the human nourishment. Interesting. And real quick, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Warband, Rhino Rumi. Rhino Rumi. Ah. Thank you. And welcome in, Games. What's up, Games? Nova responds to you with that, Elara. And then we get another panel, a wide shot of the city. And we see you on Nova driving up a highway that kind of loops around a tall building. Another speech bubble from Nova. Query.
Yes.
Since you have been integrated within the team of heroes, query, how do you find each member?
They all seem very committed to helping people.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on Crimson Valkyrie?
Oh, she has been most helpful, I believe, in helping me accommodate or acclimate, to the planet and its customs.
What about the one known as Lady Darkness? She injured you before, did she not?
I believe that it may have been an accident. It was not on purpose.
And the one known as the Gremlin?
Gremlin seems reclusive, but I believe there is good in them.
Query. I wonder what they are up to right now. As Nova says that, the next panel, we see a radio blaring music. And the speech bubble above it says, loud rock music. And then we get a shot within a sitting room. A table is set up. There is a human girl sitting on one side, a human boy on the other with a few strange features, and on the table before them, it looks like they're playing the 1v1 board game known as Dice Throne. Mark, please describe Mark and Heather.
Well, yeah, in the panel you see you see a pretty short boy sitting in front of a table with that board game displayed in front of him. You see that he wears a blue hoodie on top, and his hair is brown and dyed blue, cut on the side. He wears glasses and right now a beanie is hiding his bat-like ears. But you see in his features that he doesn't look quite human. Looks more bat than human, and his hands are way too big for what a human's should look like, and it's just right now it's just like sloppily just taking a die and rolling it, and in front of him we see a young teen with a bit of an undercut, wearing a black metalhead-like clothes, and with brown eyes and freckles, and just a very, very soft, very sweet features.
Nice. Lovely description. Thank you so much. Yeah, we see the panel of the actual table. Mark had picked up a dice, and we see a few dice hitting the table. We get that panel. Then we get the panel looking at Heather as the dice do not roll in your favor, Mark. And she has a smile and a ha 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 bubble above her head. And she's like, looks like you whiffed. Guess I'm gonna get you this round.
God damn it, every single time. How are you so lucky with dice?
What can I say? I'm just a natural-born gamer. So, Mark, are you ready for classes next week?
Oh boy, we'll see how that goes. Especially now, it's just, oh boy. I really hope that Cole cannot come anytime soon. It's pretty hard to go around with a hoodie all the freaking time.
Yeah, the summer's been hot this year. We get a panel of her swiping up the dice from the table and shaking them in her hands. So, how has it been being with the Outcasts? She says as she rolled the dice, and we see on the table 3, 4, 5, 6, and we got a speech bubble. Oh, nice, small straight. Looks like I got a mighty blow coming your way.
Oh yeah, asking about the Outcasts is just a distraction, isn't it?
No. Really, I'm curious. How have they taken you in?
Well, so far it has. I think it has gone well. I mean, I'm not the most sociable person, and even, after what happened, I, you know how it is. But I don't know. I think they like me. I hope so, at the very least. But, well, at the very least, I know that, Elara comforted me when I was at my lowest. And, I don't know, we went to a restaurant that she wanted to try some Cuban foods and stuff, but it was very nice. I think I threw up afterwards. I was so, yeah. But anyway, you know, and then Crimson Valkyrie, she's so freaking badass. What can I say about? Yeah, what can I say about that? Like all those moves and stuff, it's very inspirational. It almost makes me feel self-aware. I'm just a nerd in comparison to these people, but but yeah, I unfortunately I cannot say much else about her because reasons, secret identity and whatnot.
Oh, no worries, but Lady Darkness, she's kind of cute.
Yeah, she is. Just what can I say? Lady Darkness also very spectacular, very everything. But then after combat, it's just I don't know how to read her sometimes. She certainly is a person. outside of combat, it's I think she's even more closed off than I am. But yes, she's pretty spectacular.
And as you say that, we switch over panels to the outside of a mansion. Think of something along the lines of Wayne Manor. Oh, had them in the wrong order. My bad. I'm so good at this.
Hey, you got this.
No, right? I know. And I forgot my disclaimer at the beginning. While the music stopped, disclaimer. I've only played Mask twice. This is my first time running, so bear with me. I may screw rules up. I may screw things up. I'm sorry. Disclaimer.
Hey.
First timer.
It is what it is.
With you?
Ew, what a noob.
I know. But the next
I'm just going to
panel.
quickly BRB, by the way.
No worries. The next panel, we see Walter Manor. Think Wayne Manor. We got the gated driveway leading up to the manor itself, and we can see that the manor, like maybe a third of the manor itself, is like under renovation, reconstruction. We see scaffolding next to the building. We see tarps laid over it, and then the next panel. It says Trish's temporary room, and we see Trish Walters standing before a canvas with a palette with black, grays, and whites, staring at her canvas. What are you? Please describe yourself, Trish, and what you are currently painting.
So you see this human girl with black long hair. There's like black eyeshadow and black eyeliner and black lipstick on her. She wears like a black t-shirt and a black skirt that reaches her ankles. And besides that, nothing else. You see, like on the on her bed next to her, there's like a purplish hoodie, just thrown on there, and like on the canvas, it's there's like one splash of ink, like one black splash, and and you see that she also has like headphones on. That's where like the music comes out. Kind of, you see the speech bubble saying just like depressing music. I need sleep. And she eyes the canvas, and then in the next shot you see her from the front, and not seeing the canvas, but like you see her like hitting the canvas with her brush. There's color like flying somewhere, even like from the canvas. And then she takes a step back, and like on the canvas you see like this dark horse with a horn, like in darkness. It's like a black unicorn that is like riding. It looks like it's trying to escape the canvas, and there's like it's coming out of a portal at the moment.
Fucking beautiful. Love it, love it. The next panel, we see the source of your music. You've got your wireless headphones on, right? We see the source of your music, and the panel shows someone's arm lowering the volume, and it says music volume lowering. And then we get a panel of an individual who has entered your room. Please describe Wolfgang for everyone.
So Wolfgang is this older gentleman, also completely dressed in black, but like in a very fine attire, very like this kind of tuxedo jacket he has on, and he has like this very grayish hair. Like he's definitely he used to have like black hair, probably. You can't really tell anymore. Is this very fine mustache, and like a little bit of chin beard growing, but it's very well kept actually. It's very well groomed gentleman with blue piercing eyes, looking at Trish while he's lowering the volume, and having a plate on it with something to eat for her, it seems.
And
and he also like we see like on the next shot, we also see that he actually is supporting himself with a kind of dark brown wooden, very elegant cane.
yeah, we see that panel. We see his back holding the plate, have the cane. We have Trish turning from her painting, looking in his direction, and his speech bubble says, "You not eaten today, young lady Walters. I have prepared for you a hot dog."
You see in the panel, you see one little like side panel where she removes her headphones and turns around and looks at the plate, and you also see like a little bit of like eyes to the cane, just to kind of establish like her looking at it, and then quickly looking towards the plate again, and just a little nod motion, and she goes over to the Wolfgang to get the plate off of him. Not really saying much.
Work, young lady, fine work. Need I remind you that you have a dinner tonight to represent the Walters family?
You see her like rolling her eyes a little bit, and a speech bubble saying sigh, and then, do I really have to?
You have appearances to uphold, young lady.
Fine. When was the meeting again?
This evening. While I have your attention, young miss, I've been curious, how has it been with this new team of yours? How do you find your new teammates? I've been curious about this.
I guess they are a good troop. I don't know. I don't really talk much with them. Why?
Just the curiosity of an old man. I shall leave you to your painting, young lady.
And I guess we see him leave the room, and Trish just sitting down on her at her desk where there's a computer on the desk, and she's just starting to eat and just looking at the screen, and you see like on the computer screen you actually see a news article about a weird like occurrences in Egypt, anything. It looks, it just like gibberish because, you know, comic book and everything, but it looks like it's something to do in Egypt.
Oh yeah, and we see, with all the gibberish, we do see one word that we recognize just says Walters.
Exactly.
Beautiful. And then we get that final panel of Trish before we switch over. Are you back, Beva?
Yeah, I said back in the little chat.
Well, I didn't see it, so I'm asking. So, the next panel, we see Ellie and Malcolm at one of the Halcyon City malls on a lunch date. Please, Alva, describe Ellie Barsness and Malcolm.
So Ellie Barsness is your kind of typical looking uni student. She's dressed in a quite casual fashion. She's got shoulder length brown hair, has emerald eyes, wears some thick rimmed glasses, and is normally carrying a book in one arm and a satchel underneath. Today she's just wearing some DMs, some green kind of combat trousers, and a long sleeve black top. Her boyfriend Malcolm is your kind of stereotypical jock looking kind of guy. He's a little bit on the pudgier side than most athletes are, but he's that kind of human as a golden retriever, as a human kind of smile face.
Nice, love it, love it. What shop are you currently in the mall?
They've actually just left a... Do you guys have Waterstones over there? Like, it's a big bookshop.
Yeah, we used to have bookshops. But yes,
Barnes and Noble, that's one, isn't it?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, so like just a chain one where you can see she's got a carrier bag, which you can just see poking out a couple of books, probably course related. And they're on the way to a little independent cafe. So they're kind of in the main intercourse. Is that the word for it? The thoroughfare? The bit where you walk in between the shops.
Intercourse sounds beautiful. I love it. Thoroughfare, probably. Yes. We get that panel, though, right? Of the two of you exiting the barons and nobles, hand in hand, you with one hand on your books, the other locked arms with Malcolm. Malcolm's speech bubble is like, oh, all that walking and picking out books, I'm famished. We should get something to eat.
Oh, that place over there. I've heard they do really nice sandwiches.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. And then the next panel, we see the two of you at this place. We have you sitting across from Malcolm at the table. Already have your food, sandwiches placed before you. And Malcolm addresses you. We get his speech bubble. So I gotta go up to university tomorrow and meet with the coach. You still have to meet with that the new professor?
Yeah, we need to talk through some things to do in my current assignment.
Yeah. Well, I just hope you dealing with all the dealing with your schoolwork, the archaeology and everything, I hope you don't have to go back to that museum anymore.
Yeah, that was mad what happened there. I still can't believe that someone would attack it like that in broad daylight.
I know, but hey, lucky that that new group, what were they? The Outsiders? It was lucky that the Outsiders came.
You mean the Outcasts?
That's the one. Oh my gosh. No offense, Ellie, but I think that Crimson Valkyrie is pretty cute.
Oh really? You don't say?
I mean, she's got those badass wings and the weaponry. That's just really cool.
Well, if you like her so much, why don't you marry her?
Stop playing, babe. Stop playing. You know I'm just joking. What about that Lady Dankness? She's pretty wild.
Oh, with all the yeah. I don't know, she seems kind of edgy to me.
Pretty edgy, I would say, too. Kind of like a pizza cutter, all edge, right?
And no point.
Well, I wasn't going to say that. But before we continue, Beaver, freaking Raydell with the mighty raid. Holy crap. Please shout out Raydell. Thank you so much, Raydell, for the raid. Holy crap. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for the follow. The KM bus. Welcome to the warband. We're just playing some Mask, a brand new project, a brand new TTRPG live play. Can't talk much. Freaking thank you so much. And thanks for the follow, Moth Queen. Holy crap.
What's up, dude?
You are amazing. Thank you, Raydell. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry, players. I hope you don't mind.
No, it's fine. Don't worry.
All good.
No, it's fine. It's valid.
All right. So Malcolm mentions Lady Darkness, calls her a pizza cutter, all edge, and you said no point. Nah, that was you. And then he's like, wait, what about that one from, isn't one of them from space?
Oh, you mean Agent Sistah?
Yeah. I didn't know we'd have aliens come to Halcyon City and join super groups. That's wild.
It is so mad. And then you've got that other one, the Gremlin. They look so cool.
Cool's pushing it. I'm gonna have to step back on that one. Gremlin kind of creeps me out. I'm sorry.
It's the hair, isn't it?
We'll go with that. And then So after we have the conversation with Malcolm at the dinner date, and we wait for the music to stop, we return to the panel, to Elara cruising on the streets of Halcyon City. Sorry, I love this music.
It is fucking bang.
Elara, we see the computerized speech bubble. Elara,
Yes.
I am picking up a distress signal coming from the museum district. Uploading coordinates now, although you have been there. Shall I inform your companions?
Yes, proceed.
Alright, I'm just gonna leave it on this music. Soon I too shall be gaming with friends while my disembodied voice consists of several other characters that my friends must interact with. Awesome, Moth Queen. Have fun DMing for sure. So we get the panel, you're driving, you get the message from Nova. And the next panel, we're back with Mark and Heather. And Heather just rolls the dice, right, Mark? And we see 3 6s pop up and a 1 and a 5. And she says, "Oh, I can change that. I can pull out my ultimate right now. Let me just play a few cards." And then in your head, Mark, you hear salutations to the one named Mark Torres. This is Nova, the AI that inhabits the motorized vehicle piloted by your teammate Elara, the agent of Sistah. I have intercepted a distress signal that originates within the district of museums.
You see, as the speech bubble from Nova can be seen, you also see a close up of Mark's face as he's almost like looking at the horizon, and then as soon as the transmission ends, you see like a little pop as he snaps out of it. Oh, sorry, what did you do?
Oh, I'm about to pull my ultimate on you. We should
God
probably go.
damn it.
We should probably go get something to eat after this. I think I'm about to whoop your ass.
Oh, about that, I think we're gonna have to halt it here. Nova just contacted me, and there's a distress signal, and I guess it's time for heroing. So, oopsie, you cannot play that ultimate on me, I guess.
Every freaking time we get that panel, she says that every freaking time. And then we switch over to Trish. You are looking at the computer, correct? You saw the message or the
news article.
The news article, thank you so much. And then as you're reading it, you hear a voice within your head. Salutations to the one named Trish Walters. This is Nova, the AI that inhabits the motorized vehicle piloted by your teammate Elara, the agent of Sistah. I have intercepted a distress signal that originates within the district of museums.
Perfect. Also, please don't do the whole shebang, please. Just tell me what's going on. And you see her like getting up from the from the chair, and also still like stuffing the food into her mouth, and then grabbing her hoodie from the bed, like it's all like in very small like highlight shots, and and then storming out of her room, just running through her mansion.
Excellent. And then the next panel, we're back at the lunch date with Ellie, and Malcolm says to you, we get the speech bubble, Ellie. We got a big day tomorrow. We should really relax today. Take it easy for the rest of the evening. Then you hear within your head, you get the speech bubble yourself. Salutations to the one named Ellie Barsness. This is Nova, the AI that inhabits the motorized vehicle piloted by your teammate Elara, the agent of Sistah. I have intercepted a distress signal that originates from the District of Museums.
Oh no, I've just remembered I promised Dad that I'd help him with sorting the garage out this afternoon. Oh, I'm so sorry, babe, I gotta run.
But, you see him say like that, but, as you start to take off, we get that panel. And then, you all got that message, right? But in the comic book itself, we actually shoot back from each panel, right? We get the Elara panel asking, Nova asking if they should send for backup. And then it switches to the Mark panel, and it starts the blurb, the salutations, and it says one line, and we see Mark getting ready and going, and then it switches to Trish continuing the blurb as Trish is getting ready, and then it switches to Ellie finishing the blurb. This isn't the first time you've heard Nova. Nova has contacted you all before, and every time it's this long phrase. So as soon as Nova starts talking, you start getting ready and everything, and that's what we see in the comic in the panels. And then once that happens, you all will arrive at the museum district. On a building near the museum, looking down. We'll do Gremlin and Darkness. You arrive on a building overlooking the disaster or the distress signal. So Gremlin and Darkness arrive. What does it look like when you arrive? Starting with you, Gremlin.
You see a series of panels of Mark in his disguised attire. He basically looks the same. It's just the hoodie is pulled up. You see that he has his hands inside the pockets, and he's wearing a face mask to cover his features as he sneaks around, and when he arrives, and he looks around, makes sure that no one is watching, just makes his way jumping from building to building all the way to the meeting place.
Nice. We get that panel of Gremlin first landing on the building with the superhero pose, entering the panel next to them. Lady Darkness, what does it look like when you enter the panel?
So, like, first you just see like a black cloud. Like, you don't even see Lady Darkness. It's just a black spot in the page that is like moving pretty fast in the air, and then like just arriving at the side of the Gremlin. The Lady Darkness steps out of the darkness. Like, you just see like her first leg, then the second one, and like she kind of the hands on both of each sides, and then like she pushes herself out of the black mess that is there, and you see that her whole attire has changed. You see the this more like feathery cloak she has on, and Like it's still in the same color scheme. It's very black and purple-ish. She has like these fingerless gloves and like just this whole like kind of superhero outfit on with a purple crystal on her chest, or like it's more like is it purple pinkish kind of thing. And and the black cloud kind of vanishes into her cloak, and on the next like that this all happens like it's one panel, and on the other panel you just see that her eyes just moved to Gremlin, basically just using the same picture again, and her mouth is open and just saying a speech bubble. Hey.
It's nice.
You
Agent.
know.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I just look over to her. I take off my face mask, and I'm just like, I don't know if flashy every single time that you arrive on the scene is the best description, but it's certainly spectacular. Hello.
Nice. We see that panel. Lady Darkness entering, saying, hey, Gremlin saying, not such an entrance. And then we see Nova flying over in the panel as Agent Sistah arrives. How do you arrive?
So basically, as Nova, as we get close, Nova will come to a complete stop, and Elara will fly, basically flying forward. Will be aiming her gun for directly in front of her, shoots it, and the bullet turns around, comes back, and she basically gets all this armor pieces starting to fly out, and all of them landing in place to form her body armor, and forming her agent suit out, and she basically kind of flips and lands on the ground like superhero landing.
Yeah. And Valkyrie, your entrance.
The figure that lands at the museum district with the rest of the team bears little resemblance to Ellie Barsness other than the green of her eyes. Instead of a short, unassuming girl, a tall, muscled lady with crimson hair wearing armor and great wings of crimson lands into a kneeling position before standing up next to the rest of her team.
And
what's the situation?
You say that, and as you stand up and say that, you four make an epic pose. What does your pose look like?
Why should we not discuss this?
Oh, well, yeah, I know. But we can start with you, Valkyrie and Sistah. What does your pose look like? And then Gremlin and Darkness can add to the pose, please.
I can try to just do like a dab to the side, basically.
And
But-
Valkyrie,
Is the grass behind you exploding?
Not yet.
Not yet. We gotta form the poses, and then it explodes behind us.
Stood proud and strong, hands upon hip, wings outstretched, face looking alert.
nice. What about you, Gremlin? What's your pose look like?
That I looked very much in a superhero landing pose with my hand up on the side, like a claw motion, looking up, I have taken my hoodie away, and you can see the pointy ears in there, just looking like I am about to pounce.
Ooh, nice.
And then basically explosion behind us.
Oh, didn't get Darknesses. Lady Darkness, what's your pose look like?
Lady Darkness kind of hovers over the ground just a little bit, just to not touch the ground basically, and like one leg is a little bit up, the other one is near the ground, and she's just like holding her hands like a little bit like up, ready to take action basically.
Beautiful. We get that splash page, right, Rainer? We get the full splash page of
Yes.
you all in your heroic poses.
Oh, guys, maybe we should have practiced this a bit more, as Elara says to the group.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get it next time.
So, you have arrived on the scene. What is this distress? What is going on? You are at the roof, the intersection. You see the Museum of Natural Science across the way. You see a few buildings and then the street level. But even though it is late summer, August, as you arrive on the scene, you see, or you feel a cold breeze as snow flurries start flying at you. We get the panel, right? We get the epic pose shot of the panel of you all posing, and then there's like this whirls of wind and flurries blowing at your face, and then we look out and we see the next panel. We see you looking down at street level, and the street is covered in snow. Some of the street lights have been frosted over. You see there are SWAT teams on the end of the streets getting out with their shields, getting ready. And you see near the museum 2 large figures.
See some big boys?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Big boys. Oh, damn.
Oh, damn, son!
Oh, damn. Oh, no. Oh, I recognize
Lord, he
them.
coming.
Oh, no. Oh, no. This is bad.
And then as we get that panel of you seeing the blizzard or the snowstorm and these 2 individuals causing mayhem at street level, we get a panel of the one on the right with the icy arm spinning his hand, and we see like a tornado of snow flurries and wind carrying up a car straight into the air, slamming it into the ground. And as the car flies up into the air, it flies up past you all, right? And then that one notices you, and the other one looks up as well. And we get panels from street level as they're looking up at you from the building, and they see you first, Valkyrie, in your pose with the with your wings spread out. And the one that just cast that spell looks over to the other one, and we got a speech bubble, and it says, "Hey brother, does that look like a Valkyrie to you?" And the other one looks down at his slightly shorter brother and looks up. "What do you mean? They have a Valkyrie over here too? That can't be. It must be some kind of imitation." And then the other one looks up at you and yells at you, Crimson Valkyrie. "Hey! It's time to stop playing dress up and go home. You're no Valkyrie." So, Lady Beaver, Crimson Valkyrie, this individual is using their influence over you to tell you that you're no Valkyrie, you're just somebody playing dress up, trying to raise your mundane and lower your savior. Do you accept their influence?
I reject.
Please roll to reject.
Do I get any situational bonus on this?
You do not. Full hit! Oh my gosh, that is freaking... What is that? 2 6s? Oh my... First roll of the freaking day.
Yeah, let's go!
Wow.
On a hit, you successfully hold yourself and tune them out. On a 10 plus, choose 2. So you can either clear a condition or mark potential by immediately acting to prove them wrong, or shift one label up and one label down of your choosing, or take their influence away from them and then get +1 against them. So choose 2.
I'll remove their influence and get +1 against them.
Oh.
And then the other one was the do something to prove them wrong.
Yes.
A look of anger mixed with disgust flashes over my face seeing the foe, and my rune-covered shield and sword just flare up in a massive sparkle on each of my hands.
Nice. Before we actually, see, I told you I was going to mess things up. So at the start of game, I even wrote a freaking little note. At the start of session, we add one team to the pool. So currently, whoever wants to keep track of team, there is one team in the pool at the start of session.
No,
I can do that.
Oh, okay.
I'm used to it from Mog.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
Perfection.
Perfect. And now, for this, when you enter battle against a dangerous foe as a team, add 2 to the team pool. So that puts us at 3. So I have a few questions. Oh,
Is there a limit to the team points? Or
no, ain't no limit.
Okay.
But there may be some removed, so be prepared for that. So I have 4 questions right now. So, if the leader has influence over every teammate, I'm guessing you're the leader, Crimson Valkyrie, correct?
I think that's what everyone else agreed to.
Yeah.
But I do not think you have influence over everyone in your team.
I don't believe I do.
So no team for that. If everyone has the same purpose in the fight, add another team, which I would assume they do to take down these villains. So go ahead and add a team for that. Gremlin, Sistah, or Darkness, do any of you mistrust Crimson Valkyrie?
Absolutely not.
I trust her completely.
Oh.
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment? All right. Remove one team from the pool. If your team is ill-prepared or off-balance, remove a team. I do not believe you are ill-prepared or off-balance. So, the younger magic user said those words to you, Crimson Valkyrie, and those words did not hit you, right? And for the first time, Crimson, you've experienced a voice in your head, right? With Nova.
Yes.
But for the first time, you hear another voice, a different voice. You just hear a loud chuckle.
Grandma?
You don't know, but you haven't heard this voice before, but you hear,
Ew.
show these the power of a true Valkyrie. What do? You see the one with the axe is preparing to swing at a vehicle to try to fling it up in your direction. The other one is starting to swirl magic again, and you see the winds around him starting to spin. I'm going to go through everyone, but Valkyrie, you're up first. What are you doing as they do this?
I take a mighty leap towards the one with the axe, but as well, actually, no, let me rephrase that. I look back to the squad. These are Jotun, ice giants. Lady Darkness, can you take the magic one? Can you take the one with the ice arm? And then I leap up with a mighty bound, sword raised as I plunge towards the one with the axe.
Oh, it sounds like you're trying to directly engage a threat. Please roll plus danger. Okay. On a hit, you trade blows. On a 7 to 9, pick one of the options. You have your cheat sheets up?
Yes, absolutely. Totally.
All right. Well, please choose one of those options.
Hang on a second. Where the fuck did I put it? Hey, for the audience, could you maybe read them out, please?
Oh, most excellent point. So, for the audience, Crimson Valkyrie here has 4 options, and she may only choose one on a 7 to 9. So right now, she is trading blows. She can resist or avoid their blows, or she can take something from them, or she can create an opportunity for her allies, or she can impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition. What do you wish to do?
Would I be able to use a blow from my sword to destroy his axe, or at least disarm him? So take his axe from him.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I love it, I love it. So as we get the panel of Crimson Valkyrie swooping into the air and then swooping down, sword, double-fisted. Wait, you have a shield, right?
I do have a sword and shield.
Okay, so sword and shield swooping down towards this frost giant. He is getting ready to swing his axe, and you're able to, as he swings, you're able to block with your shield. We get the panel of the axe clanging into the shield, and we get the big word clang as that happens. And then you're able to take your sword and get the head of the axe and fling it into the air. We get a panel of the axe flying up, but as you swing it upwards, we get a shot of an angry face from him, and since you did not avoid his blow, his elbow comes crashing down upon your shoulder and back. Please roll to take a powerful blow. And no. If you don't remember, let me refresh your memory. Taking a powerful blow is the only roll that you wish to roll low. So, on a miss, you stand strong. Mark potential as normal, so you get a point of XP, a point of potential, and say how you weather this blow.
Their elbow crashes into... Did you specify which shoulder or not?
I did not. You can.
It crashes into my right shoulder, which is where most of the armor is, with the shield protecting the left, so that's less armored. And it clangs into one of the metal plates that bedeck my right shoulder. Beautiful. And then the armor does as armor does, and the thing just kind of slips off.
Yeah, and then we get the panel of his elbow cracking into you, right? And then we get the splash word, snap, and then we get a panel of him reeling back, screaming, ah! Gremlin, you saw Crimson Valkyrie swoop down to fight to engage these creatures, flung one of their axes in the air. You see the other one starting to swirl some ice magic around, and you see the spear of ice starting to form. What are you doing, Gremlin?
Okay. Since I see that that Lady Darkness is going to take care of the magic one, I see Crimson Valkyrie in this situation, and I just leap from there. There's like these series of panels of the Gremlin jumping from one panel to the other, like connected through these motion drawings, one after the other, and I am going to attack the one with the axe.
Okay. What kind of attack? What does it look like when you? What kind of moves are you using when you do this, Gremlin?
I leap towards this Jotun, and what I want to try to do is to create an opening for Crimson Valkyrie as I try to jump on the back of this creature and just try to yank his head backwards so he stumbles.
Oh, I love it. Let's roll to directly engage a threat. Roll plus danger, please.
Let's go. Fuck.
Well, go ahead and mark potential. Mark. All right. So, we get that panel, right? We see the magic using one start to form the ice spear. Then Gremlin leaps into the air, leaps onto the back of the one who used to have an axe, and tries to grab on to their neck. So we see like a Gremlin, little dude compared to a Jotun, on the back of this creature, trying to wrap their arm around their neck and trying to pull back. And we get the speech bubble. Hey, brother. Hey, Nari. This one is trying to give me a massage. And you see him reach behind himself and grab you from the back as you're trying to choke him, and just picks you up. And we get a panel of him just holding you by the scuff, staring at you. Oh, you are an ugly one, aren't you? But you're no threat. And then he smashes you down. I need you to roll twice. One, he's trying to influence you, trying to raise your freak and lower your danger. Do you accept that?
No.
Please roll to reject his influence.
What did I roll in this?
It should be.
Oh yeah. Never mind. Reject influence. Okay.
Perfect.
I just did not find it. Fuck.
Hey, you're power leveling. Go ahead and mark potential. Though, it is a 6, and remember, you can spin team like in different ways. So if there's any way you can spin team selfishly to make this a 7, Mark, or your team can tell me how they assist you in not taking their words. To not taking their words to heart if any of your team members want to assist, and then you can spin team from the pool to turn this 6 into a 7.
I would like to assist as he starts calling Mark an ugly little freak. I just bellow the word silence. But with my whole kind of powery thing, making it a very loud, thunderous roar.
Oh, and as we get that panel, right, of you saying that, Valkyrie, we also get a panel of you like a confused look for a moment, because that was not your voice, Valkyrie, as you belted out. So we can turn that into a 7. Go ahead and remove one team from the pool. So on a 7 to 9 mark, you can choose one. Clear a condition or mark potential by immediately acting to prove them wrong, or shift one label up and one label down, your choice, or cancel their influence and take +1 forward on them.
I'm going with the option to face them and mark potential. As the Jotun smashes me down on the ground, I look up, nose bleeding a little bit, and I.
Yeah, before as your nose is bleeding, this is your second roll now. We need to roll to take a powerful blow. So let's roll to take a powerful blow real quick, and then we can say how you act against them.
Gotcha. God damn it.
I know, you wanted to roll low, right?
Yeah.
On a 7 to 9, choose one. You lash out verbally, provoke a teammate to foolhardy action or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition, or you give ground, your opposition gains an opportunity, or you struggle past the pain but mark 2 conditions.
Let me double check the.
Double check, yeah, for sure. It's all new. We're all new. We're learning.
We are learning. The option. You know what? I'm gonna mark 2 conditions.
Oh, which conditions?
Gonna mark angry and insecure.
Oh, beautiful. All right, so you get smashed down. They talked down on you and then smashed you into the street. The snow explodes from the impact, and there's a small crater where he smashed you in. You cough up the blood. The words, even though you just got wrecked, the words that they said, you're not hearing it. How do you immediately act to prove them wrong?
I look up at this guy and I just give a half smirk, my lip trembling a little bit as I say, "Look who's talking. Have you looked at your mirror lately? You're ugly as fuck."
Oh shit!
Would say you were trying to provoke them, but they are currently not susceptible to your words. So you say that, and they laugh. But let's see what Elara is doing now. You saw that go down, Elara. One of the giant that was wielding a weapon is currently engaged with Mark and Valkyrie. The other one is starting to cast some magic, and it looks like it's starting to aim your way to the top where you and Lady Darkness are at.
Yes, as I see the other two have the other guy, they're currently in combat with him. I'm going to be trying to I look over to Lady Darkness and I say, "I will support you." And I will essentially be trying to move around and essentially taking shots at him, not more so not to like damage him, but more so to get his focus or ruin his focus.
Love it. Even though you are a distant way, you are engaging the threat with what you are trying to do, so go ahead and roll plus danger.
Plus danger.
Hydrate, yes, thank you.
Ah, dang it.
Go ahead and mark potential, please.
Mark potential. Okay.
All right, so you're trying to get their attention, right?
Yes.
You do a strafe, running, firing your alien. What does it look like? What does your alien gun look like? And what do the quote unquote bullets or lasers? What does it look like? Paint me a picture.
Yes, as she is basically running and jumping, she is essentially the gun is a blue and red and silver gun that is just shooting out these bullets that look almost like lasers, but they're kind of like they're very they glow, and they are these I would say magenta colors, I guess.
Nice.
Bullets that she is firing out, and you'll basically hear kind of like a pew noise.
No, we will see the words pew in the panels. Pew,
Yes.
pew, pew. Yes.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yes, so we get the panels, right? Elara strafing around the streets, running through the snow. Pew, pew, pew. We see the lasers. And then instead of a fourth pew, we see the word fizzle as we get a computer-like speech bubble going into your head, Elara. Elara, I forgot to mention that your weapon needs calibration. And we get the panel of you looking at it, right? Which, since you failed your roll, that distracted you. So we get the panel of you looking at your gun and then looking back up at this frost giant dude in time to see this icy spear flying your way. I need you to roll to take a powerful blow.
Can I try to defend her?
Oh, yes. Please describe it.
So I'm kind of like more close to Sistah, you know, just trying to eye the frost giant and focusing on that and just seeing like what is he gonna do, and like as I see like the ice spear coming the way to Sistah, I'm going to like kind of wave my hand like in front of her, and there's like this black mist showing up like as a kind of like a wall, a shield, and the spear is supposed to like fly into it and like vanish, but like I guess I have to roll for that.
Yes, please roll to defend someone. So roll plus savior and let's see what happens.
9.
9, nice. On a 7 and 9, it cost you. Expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation. On a hit, you keep them safe and choose one. Okay, so you still get to choose one. You can either add team to the pool, take influence over Elara, or clear a condition.
I guess I will take the influence.
All right, so now you have influence over Elara. Elara, you see this. You see the what exactly does your cosmic? Does it look like a little black hole or a void or something?
Yeah, it's like this. Like a little bit of like a swirling black shield kind of, and the spear is just like flying into it and just vanishing. It's like I opened kind of like a portal into space or something.
Would you like to expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation?
Well, I guess I will expose myself to danger.
Okay, excellent. So yeah, Elara, you look down at the gun. You look up. You see this ice spear coming at you. But then before you, this like void in the space in front of you opens, and like it's like a swirl as the ice spear gets sucked into it, and then the void disappears. We get a panel of Lady Darkness looking down, seeing that she did it. She protected you, so you didn't have to take that powerful blow. But as she looks down, we see the panel. She looks over, and the frost giant isn't there anymore. And behind you, Lady Darkness, a shadow looms. We see a shadow loom over you, and we see above you the frost giant with its arms raised to the sky as the clouds above start to swirl, and you see hail start to come down towards you. What do you do?
I am essentially going to try and jump upwards. Basically, I have density control, so I can essentially float upwards. And I'm going to try to do that to avoid that.
Oh, this is happening to Lady Darkness. She put herself...
Oh, my bad.
No worries.
I misheard you.
No worries. If you wish to try to return the favor and defend Lady Darkness from this...
Oh, I would like to try to, if that's the case.
That is cool, and we will come back to you. Crimson Valkyrie, haven't heard from you for a while. You and Gremlin are engaged with this beefy boy who you've disarmed. It seems like he has stepped back now, and he is going to pick up a taxi, and he's start to wielding it like he's going to slam it into you. What are you doing?
I guess I'm going to... first of all, would I be able to notice if the taxi was empty or not?
Give me a... It sounds like you're trying to assess the situation a little bit. Give me a roll plus superior. No, you know what? I will tell you. Yes, it looks like there are people in the taxi. You can see them. They are screaming and scared.
So how far up? Like, is he properly holding it up off the ground, or is he still in the process of picking it up?
He has it lifted. All four wheels are off the ground, but he is still in the process of lifting it. You see the panel. All four wheels are up as he's lifting it into the air, ostensibly to flip it over on top of you.
I want to basically ram into the taxi as he's still picking it up to kind of get it to just flip out of his hand and kind of skid away down the road out of reach.
So to me, it sounds
I'm trying
like
to save the people in it.
Yeah, it sounds like you're trying to do a defend against the people inside the taxi. So roll plus savior.
Savior. No situational, just click on the button next to savior, yeah?
A situational. You do get a +1 because you rejected this guy's influence.
Oh, yeah. Fuck you, game.
All right.
Nobody can have a good roll. Oh, my God.
I used all the good rolls. Shit.
Please mark potential, and unless anyone wants to step in, you're going to be taking a powerful blow right now.
I'm fine with taking the powerful blow.
All right, roll for that.
I still get the +1 for situational, yeah?
You don't want a +1 on this roll.
You're right, I don't.
Beautiful. So go ahead and mark more potential. Jeez, power level.
This is going great, by the way.
So yeah. Well, I'm on 3 potential now. Holy.
Mark potential.
We are grinding.
Right. How do you weather this blow? As this taxi is being flipped on top of you, it does land on top of you. The people inside are screaming. But how do you weather this blow?
So as I move myself into it in the first place, which is what I was intending to do anyway, I've already kind of tucked my body round. My shield is contacting it first, and it's kind of forming a triangle with The top of it resting, well, like the top of the center resting on my shoulder, so the top of the shield is over my head. Obviously, you've got my hand holding into the grip in the center, and my elbow supporting one of the bottom corners of it, so it makes us essentially a triangle, which helps give me a lot of strength there. And I kind of duck and kind of lift with it, and then use my superhuman strength to essentially, with my sword arm, to essentially lift it and continue its roll over me back onto its wheels.
Nice. You do that. It lands back on its wheels, safe for a moment. You hear a voice in your head once more, Ellie. You sure know how to take a hit, but when are you ever going to return the favor? And then, Mark.
Can I reply to the voice?
Yes, please.
He took his axe from him!
But he's still up. Mark, you're up. What are you doing? You just saw this frost giant flip over a taxi over at Crimson Valkyrie. You just got up from getting smashed into the ground. You see the other giant is on the roof now, starting to summon a storm of hail over on Lady Darkness, and you see Agent Sistah starting to elevate to assist Lady Darkness. What are you doing, Gremlin?
Okay. I want to try to see if Crimson Valkyrie has this guy, and how the others are looking in comparison. I'm just like after I stand up, I try to see how the general scenario is looking like.
All right, sounds like you're trying to assess the situation. Please give me a roll plus superior.
Okay, I'm not very good at that, but it's what he would do. Yeah, let's go.
So, you get to ask one of the 5 questions on here.
Let me find it.
And for the audience, the 5 questions are: what here can I use to blank? What here is the biggest threat? What here is the greatest danger? Who here is most vulnerable to me? And how could we best end this quickly?
I would ask, what here's the biggest threat?
Definitely out of the 2 brothers, the one wielding the magic is definitely the bigger threat.
Okay. I look over at the Crimson Valkyrie and say, "You got this guy!" And I'm going to rush over to the one wielding the icy magic.
All right, they're standing on the roof which you entered in. They are currently standing over Lady Darkness. Lady Darkness is looking up, surrounded by a shadow, as this guy is summoning a hailstorm. Elara is rushing up to intercept as well. But what are you doing, Gremlin?
Okay. Let's see.
And don't worry about looking at this. Don't look at your moves or nothing. Well, maybe your moves. Just tell me, in the fiction, what are you trying to do?
As I see that situation, I rush over to the one wielding magic again. Just jumping from place to place, going as fast as I can, and and I'm going to rush behind him and try and while he's casting spells, I'm gonna try to make him trip
All right.
to try to prevent more casting and give them an opening.
Oh, sounds like directly engaging a threat. Please roll plus danger.
Oh.
Oh, mwah.
Oh wow!
Beautiful. So you trade
Nice.
blows.
Finally.
On a 10
Fucking
plus, please choose 2 options. Hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna use. Okay, two. I'm gonna create an opportunity, and if after that they try to hurt me, I'm gonna try to resist or avoid the blows.
Beautiful.
More like avoid the blows.
Oh yeah. So you leap up and try to get behind, snapping him in the back of the leg, tried to interrupt the casting. It changed the spell. You saw a bunch of hail starting to fall down from the sky, but instead the hail coalesces into a giant hail ball that starts coming your way as he notices you as you kick him right, Gremlin. But he is focused on you, and it threw him off, and the hail ball goes a little wide.
Can I grab the ball basically, like with some cosmic powers, like making another little portal with it so it will fall onto the Jotun? Grabbing the seeing how the whole interaction like goes and like getting the opportunity.
Yes, you can. I'm just thinking, should it be directly engage or unleash your powers? I'll let you choose either or.
It's so. I mean, I'm not really attacking him directly, so I would say unleash your powers.
Yeah, I can totally dig it. Roll plus freak. You get +1 because of the opening.
That's an 11 then.
Oh, yeah. On a hit, you do it. So let's please re-describe this. What does it look like? What does your energy look like? And is this a new power that Lady Darkness has used before?
That's basically the shield, but I'm using it to redirect the ice ball. But yeah, as I see that Mark is like helping me, and actually can he get some influence on me or something for that?
That would be up to you, but currently not particularly, no.
All right, okay. So Mark doing all this cool shit, and like the storm getting misformed because of the interaction with that. I swing basically my hands like in a twisting motion. The black portal opens up. The hail ball falls into it, and another portal like opens up directly like next to the face of the Jotun, and you see this basically like a snowball, kind of like boom, but like with the power of a little truck or something, like onto his head.
Nice. Love the picture. Influence, so you, at any time, you can give influence to any character who doesn't have influence over you. So you can give Mark influence over you, or if Mark was impressed by that, Mark can say, Lady Darkness, you can have influence over me if you do not have it. Your call in the fiction.
We could say we're even.
Yeah, we are very much even.
Nice. So, we get that panel, right? It's fucking beautiful. As the portal sucks in this giant hail ball and opens up. We see the frost giant. We see the panel turn to look as they hear the sound. It says something like crickle, crackle, as your portal opens and the giant looks up. The hail ball smashes him in the face. And then we turn the page. And the next panel, there we go. We get a panel of the interior of the museum. Not chaos though. Right now we're at the entryway. It's like 2 to 3 stories tall entryway. As far as the panel, we're looking down. We see people unified, single file lines. We have some of the guards ushering people, some of the people who are working at the museum helping, and it says, do not be alarmed, do not be alarmed. Please follow protocols. And we see like a metal sheeting coming over the roof of the museum, and people are filing away. And we get a few speech bubbles of random people in the museum crowd. And wasn't this place attacked last week? Yeah, something about some crazy Egyptian thing. Yeah, they really need to stop digging stuff up, don't they? Ha, ha, ha. And then the next panel, we're still within the museum, but we see a short man, bald-headed, clean-shaven, wearing a suit and tie, closing a briefcase. We still have the alarms in the background. On the panels, we hear, we see the words alarm, alarm. As this gentleman is packing things up, he gathers his things, and we see the next panel, he's exiting out this room, and we see a shadow of a taller, lankier person. And we see this dude's short, a little plump shadow, and we get a speech bubble. I'm sorry, sir, you're going the wrong way. The security and the safety measures, please follow me to this way. And then we see words on the panel that's like sizzle, sizzle, and sorcel. And then the shadow of the smaller individual kind of disappears off the frame, and we see it on the ground. And then a new shadow, the tall, lanky shadow, the next panel, we see the same shadow as before, a shorter man, as the same man who was packing his briefcase and leaving and said that thing to the other individual, just walks back into the room, but with no briefcase. Looks exactly the same as he walks to where this individual was at. We see a desk with different papers and everything, and the individual who had just left the room is flipping through the pages, and we see a file. He grabs the manila folder, opens it up, and in the panel we see excavation, Harold Hausgen, on loan, University of Halcyon City University, Archaeology and Historical Department. And then we see an angry look on this individual's face as he sees this. And then in the next panel, we see the mustached frost giant spitting out blood. I think these guys are a little tougher than I thought. Oh, maybe she really is a Valkyrie. Well, I think our job is almost done. We need to tell him about this. Let him know they've got a Valkyrie. What are you doing, Elara? Haven't heard from you in a while. You just saw Mark leap onto the roof, crack this dude in the back of the leg as Lady Darkness stopped the ice ball from hitting Mark and hitting this giant. You were going to intercept, and now you see them, the two giants, talking with each other, saying their job here is done. What are you doing, Elara?
Yes, I'll just continue from like Elara is elevating into the air as she jumps up and essentially using her suit to immediately bring her down with her kick, like basically into like a dive kick position as she is about to hit, basically about to land on top of the guy who's casting the spells.
Sounds like you're trying to directly engage a threat. Please roll plus danger.
Oh boy. Ah, dang it.
Go ahead and mark potential, please.
I can't be cool. It's okay though.
The rolls are not rolling today.
Hey, guess what? Issue 2, you're all gonna be like superpowered.
Oh, I bet.
All right, yeah, mark potential. As your density decreases and you begin to float up there, you get some elevation. As we see the panel, we see you hit something on your suit, on your wrist, and your density begins to increase as you fly down in a drop kick. And as you do so, this giant stands up, wipes the blood from his mouth, hears you coming, and we see a panel. He doesn't even look backwards as your leg is coming flying down at him, and he reaches back and grabs your leg, and he is about to swing you into Lady Darkness. You are about to take a powerful blow. You are going to take a powerful blow, whether you hit Lady Darkness or not. But Lady Darkness, Elara's form is coming flying at you as if someone is using a weapon. What do you do?
I guess like this comes like very I didn't have any time to prepare for that, so I'm just gonna raise my arms and try to shield myself from the blow, basically. Like that's what I'm trying to do.
Oh, well.
Just being a little bit off guard at the moment.
Go ahead and roll to take a powerful blow then.
Where can I find that?
Should be at the top right, by conditions.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I found it.
That's
I'm so
good.
glad it wasn't just me.
That's good. That's good. Mark potential and tell me how you weather this blow. I'm not gonna make you roll, Elara. We'll get to the fiction in just a second, but tell us, Lady Darkness, how you're able to weather the blow of your teammate being used as a weapon against you.
So I basically raise my arms, and the only thing that is happening is that they push me a little bit to the side, but I'm basically unharmed. So yeah, you just see me skitter around the building a little bit, and then catching myself and ready to attack again.
Nice. Like I said, Agent Sistah, I'm not gonna make you roll. I need to use more moves than this, but you're getting taken far away from the fight for the moment, so they go for the swing against Lady Darkness, right? Lady Darkness, with a little bit of help from cosmic energies, is able to get out of the way, and instead of just swinging or continuing the swing, they let go, and you go flying, spinning in the air as they throw you out of the way. And then he yells down, "It's time, I think we get out of here, brother. I think we've done enough." And you see him start to swirl his hands, and this portal begins to open. What do you do, Crimson Valkyrie?
I'm, at least on the one who I'm physically with, going to unleash a flurry of blows at him. Like trying to basically stop him from being able to get into the portal.
All right, sounds like you're directly engaging him.
We've got our 1 because of situational bonus. I hit.
Beautiful. Choose one option. And you can be creative with it. Take something from them. Take the ability to enter the portal.
Ooh, I do like that one. I'm going to take a slash with the runic sword at the backs of his ankles.
Nice. So, you're like,
I take his ability to walk.
We see you, you're like, not today. You see the portal opening, and the one that you were engaged with starts to walk towards it. Time to get out of here. Ah! And we see Valkyrie kind of doing that Wonder Woman slide and doing the slash.
Right.
Yes. And he falls down to his knees. You chose to take something, his ability to get away. So you are trading blows. So you will.
Oh, no, specifically his ability to walk.
His ability to walk, right. But as you slide and slash, he takes his hand as you slide past, and he falls to his knees, and he grabs your face and just starts slamming it into the ground.
Ow.
Roll to take a powerful blow.
Roll low. Fuck.
All right.
Oh no.
Choose one of the options.
I'm going to take 2 conditions. I'm going to take angry and insecure.
Nice. Love it.
Because I've still, even though I'm like rejected it, I still have the "you're not a real Valkyrie" kind of echoing in my head. And I'm kind of pissed.
Oh, hell yeah. The other one does one of those dives off the building where they kind of cross their arms and dive backwards. And as they reach the portal, we'll turn to the other guy. We get a panel of him talking to his brother. You'll be okay. I'll come back for you, brother. As he lands in the portal and it closes. Even though, the other one was smashing your face in, but you're able to withstand that. And he looks up and sees his brother leave, the portal close. Hey, don't you forget to... And he looks up and he sees the rest of you. Haven't heard from you in a while, Gremlin. You saw all this go down. The other guy jumped away, got out of there. But the other one is trying to smash your friend's face in. What are you doing, Gremlin?
As I see the other guy disappearing through the portal, I look over to where Valkyrie is, and as I see the situation, I get angry at this guy after everything after what he has told me, and also what he's doing to Valkyrie, and I leap towards him, and I just like latch onto his arm, digging my claws and giving him like a bite to try to try to make him drop her.
Yeah. Give me a directly engage.
Okay.
Yes! Let's go!
Nice, let's go.
All right. So tell me how you incapacitate this guy as he releases his grip on Valkyrie. Valkyrie was able to withstand the blow, right? Doesn't release the grip. He smashes her head a few times and it picks her up and sees that she's not even fazed by it. And a look of surprise, as we see in the panel, we see Gremlin like in the air, a little blip in the panel. Look as the panel is looking upwards, and then you enter into the panel, Gremlin. And how do you take this guy down?
I'm just, like... Who's the little shit now? And I'm just like, after that, I'm just going to move up to his face, and I'm going to start punching him down, and yeah, because because of that, because of the roll, I'm going to try to frighten this guy and take something from there. Will take his dignity. if that's something that you can do.
Oh yeah.
There's just this little guy that is basically like a freaking tick, just smashing down his face.
Hell yeah. You land in front of him. He's still holding Crimson Valkyrie's head. We get that the snow fly as you land in front of him. Ground depresses for a little bit. He looks up and sees you, and he smiles. Another massage, eh? And then you grab him and just start punching him. He's like, one panel, it's like a big smile as you punch him. The second panel, his smile starts to drop a little bit. Third panel, it shows like a look of surprise, nose bleeding a little, tooth broken. Fourth panel, punch again, black eye. Fifth panel, and it shows you standing over him. Crimson Valkyrie standing up. Elara floating into the panel, and Lady Darkness descending over this frost giant as he lays there defeated. And we will take a break. Thanks for the follow, Mighty Elosan. Much appreciated.
Hi, Elosan.
We will be RB. Let me start some music, though. And we're back. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a most excellent break, and thank you again, everyone, for joining.
Hello, everybody.
Wow.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Very good.
No, I just say back welcome.
Back welcome. All right. We're back. We just flipped through the pages. We saw our heroes in their day-to-day life. We got a distress signal. We intercepted it with our heroes finding that a couple of Jotuns were causing some mayhem in the museum district, summoning a storm. They were able to bring down one of the Jotuns while another one escaped. So, as we flip the page, the next panel, we see cleanup crews beginning to arrive and emergency personnel. There are a few black vans with the letters A, E, G, I, S with dots after them, and we see it in the panel. We see it says Aegis, and it says Advanced Expert Group of Intervention and Security. and the back of that van opens, and we see some people coming out with like flamethrowers, and they're like melting the snow and the ice. And then we have a few other people, a few superheroes get out of one of the vans and come over and start, doing some cleanup as well. Hans welches the flame and warfare.
It was the flammen.
It's worse the flammen. And then we see an individual step out of the van. They are currently on their cell phone, wearing shades. They got a nice black suited up, have the cell phone talking. We get the panel, and they're motioning towards the panel, towards the audience. And then we get another panel, and we see that he is motioning to the four of you to come hither, as a few people are starting behind him are starting to apply manacles and protective gear on the unconscious frost giant. What do you do?
I wave.
I cross my arms.
I step down from the giant, and I just like shake the my hands, and just do a little crack of my neck.
I just sort of like stand up and I kind of just dust myself off after getting back up from getting hit.
Nice. And we see those panels. He's motioning to you, you all doing your own thing, and then we get another panel of him looking annoyed. And then he hangs up the phone and puts it in his jacket. And we get a panel of him approaching you. He puts the phone in his jacket.
Oh my god, he's so...
Hey, so
nondescript, but so cool at the same time.
So, which one of you is in charge? Who is it? Who's in charge here?
I sheepishly look at the rest of the group before going, I think it's me.
Okay, me. Agent Rayner, Aegis. What's the situation here?
We had two Jotun causing chaos. I leapt in, disarmed one, and then my friend here, the Gremlin, came in and helped put them down. The other one, despite I taking a lot of damage from Lady Darkness and Agent Sistah, managed to escape through a magical portal, which I'm assuming probably led back to Jotunheim.
He pulls back his phone and he's texting on it. Magical portal, you say?
Most likely, yes. They're ice giants. They use magic.
So,
also, somebody might want to look about 3 miles away for a giant axe.
yes.
Somewhere, and I kind of point over my shoulder. Somewhere in that direction.
We've already had reports. We've confiscated it. So, you're in charge. What do I address you as?
I am the Crimson Valkyrie. And then I point to Mark. This is the Gremlin. Point to Agent Sistah. Introduce. Lady Darkness. Introduce. And I think... What do we agree on again? The Outcasts? I'd say, looking over my shoulder and asking. Yeah, with the Outcast.
I thought that sounded cool.
And then I do like a really cheesy double thumbs up.
You just see Lady Darkness in the background just shrug.
Outcast.
You would see you'd see Elara kind of just like standing like she's a soldier at attention. Like, yes!
Mark's still looking a little bit pissed off, and I'm just like, hi.
Nice. We see those panels, and he's still just standing there, not even looking at you, just still staring at his phone. We get a panel of him swiping up, And he's like, Outcast, you say. Outcast. And he clicks on one. Outcast. So, formed recently. Had a few run-ins. Looks like
I'm
you're
still
on...
doing the cheesy double thumbs up pose.
He looks up. I'm still on the watch list. Looks like you have potential. You're able to take out one. One got away, though. We are always looking for new heroes, new recruits to join Aegis. Have you thought of branching out, joining an organization?
I kind of slowly lower down the thumbs up and look back over my shoulder at the rest of the team like, then back to the agent, and I'm just like, it's under discussion.
He reaches into his coat, pulls out a card, hands it to you. Well, we're always monitoring you, so if you have any more information, or if you decide you wish to upgrade your operation, then keep us in mind.
Yeah, sure, thank you. I reach out my hand to shake his.
He will shake your hand and return, and then his phone buzzes, and he gets back on it and starts talking, turning to ignore you. The panels are yours, players. What would you wish to do after this? Do you wish to do some kind of team celebration, or would you like to branch out and go your own ways and do your own things? What do you wish to do?
Sorry, did I hear party at Trish's place?
A party, you say?
You get a very glancing look like that says basically just says no.
Oh,
It then goes back to a kind of crestfallen looking Valkyrie.
you know what? I think that we could. Use a little bit of a celebration. That guy just pissed me off, and I
I'm
don't
feeling
know.
a little down. I just got terribly beaten up there. I wasn't prepared.
Yeah, I did just have a car thrown at me.
Well, you took it quite well, I feel.
As you are having this conversation, Valkyrie, you look at your phone, a few missed calls, a text message from Malcolm saying, I hope to see you tomorrow at uni. Gremlin, you check your phone as well. You have a few messages from... You have one message from Heather saying, that was my game. You know it. I won that one. Don't try to wing your way out of this one. And then you have like 7 missed calls and 20 text messages, right? And it all says madre, and you click on it. So
Oh, no.
Mijo, where are you, Mijo? I heard there was another attack, Mijo. Why did you go to that school? Why did I let you transfer? Mijo, reply. Are you okay?
My child, my baby.
And you, Lady Darkness, your phone as well has some text messages on it, missed calls from Wolfgang. Do not forget your duty tonight. Do not forget the meeting. Do not forget the dinner. Where are you? Is everything done? Do you need a ride? Shall I pick you up?
You see a speech bubble just sigh.
Audible sigh.
Lady Darkness, Can I stay at your place tonight? I do not have anywhere really to go.
Well, Trish looks up to you and just, kind of thinks back a little bit, and then shrugs and says, "Yeah, well, but you gotta stay in my room, or so. You gotta stay in your room."
Yes, I will stay in my room.
And then you see me doing a text message to Wolfgang. I bring a friend over.
I graciously am. I'm very grateful. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
I throw one of my arms around the back of Elara's shoulders and kind of lean on in and just like, "Aw, how come we don't get an invite?"
You all have homes.
I mean, they have a shitty student apartment, but would be nice from time to time, maybe.
You see, the reader sees a thought bubble, just like, gosh, why does everyone want to be with me today? Why am I so damn popular? Why can't I just be normal?
Why does everybody love me? God, it's so hard.
It's so hard being me.
Oh, I need to be quiet. I just remembered.
Nice.
Oh, it's so hard being popular.
Nice. So, it sounds like Lady Darkness and Agent Sistah will retire to Walters Manor. Lady Darkness, are you still attending this dinner tonight?
Well, I guess I have to, otherwise I get like, I don't know what I'm afraid of, but like, how it is with like these kind of things. So I would totally attend to it. I just didn't want the others to kind of like, I don't know, interrupt it or anything. But like, I mean, if they can roll to influence me or something if they want to.
Well,
I'm totally open for that.
I'm so open to be influenced.
Because Trish actually wants them kind of like to be there, but like would not say it out loud,
How do I use influence?
That is a most excellent question. I'm so glad you asked. So, when you take advantage of your influence over someone, surrender the influence you hold over them. So, you give it up and choose one. Give them -2 on a move they just made, inflict a condition on them, or take an additional +1 on a move targeting them. And when you have influence over someone, you take +1 to all moves targeting them. So if you have influence over Trish, you could try to provoke her if you're trying to get her to do something, right? And you would get a +1 on the roll.
Okay, so I kind of want to do that here then. So I'd give up my influence on them, is it?
Well, you don't have to do that. That was just for something else. So as long as you have it, you get +1. But tell me, what do you say what are you trying to say?
It's essentially, I'm just like, oh, Trish, you can't leave them there all by themselves whilst you have to go to whatever thing it is you've got to deal with. Surely we should stop by to just give them some company.
So it sounds
you know what?
like
I don't even. You don't even need to roll for that. That is such a good argument. You just see The next panel, you don't hear any answer. At least the reader doesn't see any answer from Trish. But the next panel is just the screen of Trish's phone saying, "Never mind, I bring a few more."
Nice.
Why can I just see off screen an image of Wolfgang just looking at his phone, and then it's back up and he's just got like a really proud smile and the beginnings of tears in his eyes.
Oh my god, she's making friends.
She's making friends. I love it.
Trish, is it would it be intrusive if I was to join said dinner?
Let's Wolfgang decide that.
You know what? I will decide it for you if you're cool with it, Trish.
It's not my place to say that, like to decide that.
Yeah. So, go for it.
Yeah, I just say, you know what? I could use a good meal.
Thanks. So the next panels we see, we'll just gloss over it. I just want the mental image. We have you all four seated at a round table. There are multiple round tables with white tablecloths on top, flower arrangements in the center, waiters going to and fro to the tables. There's a stage set up. Currently, someone's at the stage talking about the contribution of the Walters family to the museum. But we have the table of the four of you. Please, we'll go in order, starting with you, Valkyrie. How is Ellie dressed for this little dinner?
So Ellie's hair is in a braided bun, so it's up, and she's wearing a she's wearing a gown that's kind of appropriate to the dress level of most of the other people there. It sits nice. It's in a nice dark green color. She sits there looking rather awkward with her big glasses on. But yeah, she's enjoying it. She is having fun with friendos after fighting ice giants.
Nice. How about you, Mark? What are you dressed like?
I basically show up in still in a hoodie with my disguise and stuff, just like I look like that, and then I take it off, and there's like a button-up shirt, very white, very simple, and some trousers, and yeah, when I take off all of the disguise, it's just how I look like, but a little bit better dressed up, a little just a little dye even.
Nice. How about you, Elara?
Since I am now currently going to be staying the night at Trish's place, I would basically just ask her, like, sorry to bother you, Trish, but I'm still unfamiliar with your planet's customs. On my space station, we basically wore the same thing, but I'm noticing people are wearing different attire. Is there something I should be wearing?
Let's see, maybe I have something for you.
I
guess
Joy.
I would give you, like, I don't know, some kind of... Like, what would you like, actually? Like, I mean, I think, like, Trish has anything, like, in her,
She basically
in,
would
like,
have, like, anything in her
wardrobes and
closet.
stuff. Yeah, like, kind of anything. Like, you can pick and choose. Like, it's not hers, but probably, like, the stuff from her mom or something.
Can Ellie help choose an outfit?
Could you help me?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
oh,
You would
sweet.
definitely have influence over me, is the thing.
Dress
So,
up
yes.
scene.
I was
Dress
gonna,
up! Oh my
montage.
god, guys!
Oh my god.
yes, we're gonna have dress up panels. So before the party, you head to Walters Manor, and we have a few panels. Mark, you get ready, get dressed up pretty quickly, but then we have Ellie and Trish, side by side next to with Elara between them, looking her up and down. We have dresses in the back. We have panels of Trish pulling out a dress. We have panels of Ellie pulling out a dress and getting Elara's opinion on each. And then we have, a shot of, or a panel of Trish applying some dark makeup to, hell, you already have. You already built in makeup. But, a little bit of blush to, lighten up your cheeks.
My already pretty light cheeks, yes. As Elara would be looking around, be like, many Earth women from my scene on your televisions constantly ask, does this make my butt look big? Is that something I'm looking for?
Oh, sweetie, yes.
Oh, perfect. Then I would like the biggest booty, please.
Nice. Love it. Love it.
Why am I getting mental images of like a low back dress for
Everyone's so mean
Like-
to me.
I'm gonna get like the like a black dress, with a corset. I'm gonna be wearing fishnets,
goddamn.
and it's this long dress. There's some laces on it and stuff. Like all the good stuff, like very gothy kind of dress.
All goth lovers calm
all
themselves.
goth, straight up from my immortal fan fiction.
Oh god, no.
Oh yeah. So
Never
we
need
get
that.
that. We get that. We get the panels of the dress up preparing for the dinner. I'm just gonna gloss over the dinner. We have the table set up as I described before. We see your table is a little further away from everyone else's table, kind of like Outcast here. As you sit at the table, all dressed, we have the different tables with different people all dressed up, and we have speech bubbles of a few of them, and you can all hear it as well, but a few people, what's wrong with that kid with the blue hair? And then another speech bubble is her skin glowing? And then another speech bubble of, here they haven't found or heard word from the Walters. How long has it been now? And we kind of get those panels, we see that, and we see the 4 outcasts at their own table. Do you find this entertaining, any of your characters?
Elara would essentially just be sort of almost like gorging herself on the food. She's like, "Arr, arr."
In terms of like, this is actually something that I would have liked to know, because like in terms of table manners, you see Trish like being very very well mannered on the table, actually. Like, she sits upright, and like uses knife and fork and stuff very, very delicately, just taking like very, very small bites and stuff. Drinking wine.
Are you old enough to drink wine?
Yeah,
I'm 18,
Okay. Wait, 18?
I think.
I was about to say, like, if it's America, we're in.
Yeah,
So,
what country? I mean, in Germany, you know, and you're
Germany,
allowed
yeah.
to drink at 16. So I don't know. It could be alcohol free. Who knows?
Yeah.
Alcohol
always
free
assume we
grind
were
and
in,
stuff.
I did
Grape
always
juice.
assume we were in it.
It's just grape juice.
No, it's not even that. It's just like grape flavored soda.
Grape.
Like there's a fancy ass ice bucket in the center of the table, and it's just got like a bottle of grape Fanta sat in it.
No, beautiful, beautiful glass cup.
Grape drank.
Grape drank.
Nice.
Grape drank. I'm not gonna lie. I really wish that flavor was more popular over here. It's so hard to find.
Oh. It's my favorite.
What does the other two look like at the table? Actually,
I don't have any fancy dinner manners. I'm just eating like normal, and that means that I'm getting big chunks of food into my mouth, and just you know these images of like fruit bats eating eating fruit that's marked right now.
Oh, that's cute.
And also because he's bored as fuck. Because there's just like people gossiping around and all of that. From time to time, he just takes out the cell phone and of course has texted all the combos with Heather have been just an exchange of man yells at cloud memes and and then also just like frantically texting his mom, telling her that she's okay, that I was at the apartment just getting ready for the next semester, blah blah blah, and just just trying to dodge bullets.
Nice.
I'm just sat there with an empty plate in front of me because I finish my food very quickly. Every now and again, you'll see me kind of looking around for the next course to come out.
Oh god, it's like this.
And then looking back down at my phone where I'm just scrolling through TikTok or something like that. And every now and again, when I see something funny for one of the other three, you'll see me go "Ooh, ooh, ooh," and do the whole kind of lean forwards to show it.
I like to imagine you literally just went monkey mode.
And then there's like just one frame of me doing a very typical look at me, I'm at a fancy dinner selfie, which I then promptly send to Malcolm.
Nice. And that will be the final panel for tonight. Well, not tonight, but for this day's scene is Ellie with the camera, the selfie camera shot of her and the group at the table. And then we flip the page. And you have all retired for the night. Elara returning with Trish to the manor. The other two, Valkyrie and Gremlin, are you going to stay at the manor, or are you going back to your separate living quarters?
Would Trish have like given us a open invite in a? I mean, if you want to, God, it's not like I have any feelings either way. Kind of invite, or
yeah, basically a shrug and an eye roll and a okay.
Nice.
oh, time for a group sleepover.
Sleepover. Heck
I'm also staying. I of course after all the memes exchanges with Heather, I text her back and telling her that I'm staying at Trish's and that I will try to get her number for her.
Nice. Who of you is the earliest riser?
That's probably gonna. I don't know actually. I'd need to get.
I'm going to say it. I would be last, probably.
Because I need to run back to my place, my student apartment, to grab the stuff that I need as well as get changed properly.
and then need to get to university as well.
All right, so the next day, the first panel is your phone, Ellie. Your alarm is set on your phone. We see the panel of your phone. Buzz.
It also has 3 missed alarms just above it as well in the text.
Nice. You awaken and get everyone else up. Mark, you need to head home to take care of a few things. So since we are starting at Walter Manor, as you wake up Valkyrie and get Gremlin up, get everyone up, Trish.
Yes.
What is your morning routine? And everyone be prepared to tell me your morning routines.
So, I have like this old school this old school alarm clock, actually, the and like you see the hand like smashing the alarm clock, and then like Trish like having like the absolute baddest bad hair possible, just everything like totally like wherever it wants to be, just not in place it should be. And probably Trish forgot to clean up the makeup from the last day, so it's a little bit wishy-washy in her face. And like just a big yawn and stretch, and like getting out of bed and like being a little bit hunched over, like going to her own bathroom, which is like next to a room. And then, you know, just you see the shot of like her looking into the mirror, like this smudged makeup, anything, and just again a audible sigh. And then, you know, you see like her like cleaning herself up, you know, reapplying makeup. We get like some very, very nice beauty shots of like eyes, eyeliner being applied and stuff, hair being combed, and then like the whole, you know, her getting dressed. We get like this whole dress up scene with her like fingerless gloves, and the hoodie gets put on and stuff, and you know, everything is a little bit more glamorous. But then you see like Trish still being a little bit hunched over and just with the face of and then she gets her drawing equipment and stuff, and is ready to go to art class.
Nice. How about you, Elara? What's your morning routine look like?
Elara, would there be an alarm in Elara's room or something?
That's up to you. Would you be awoken by an alarm? Does Elara just sleep until...
Actually, you know what? Nova would give an alarm.
Oh yeah,
I believe he would notify her when like the sun has risen or something like that.
Yeah, we see, we have a panel of you sleeping, right? And then we have the computerized thought bubbles. Elara.
Yes.
Elara.
What? Yeah. She just like panics and just flips out of bed and just rolls. Where?
Elara, this is Nova, your artificial intelligence that inhabits the motorized...
Nova. It's morning. Yes. Oh God, I'm not used to waking up like this. And I'm guessing Trish would have already be gone like to school or something at this point.
I'm sure everyone's waking up near the same time because you are in Trish's manor, right? So.
Okay then.
Trish is in the bathroom right now getting ready as Nova wakes you up.
Okay, and Elara would essentially put on her normal attire that she had on before, which was basically like her long scarf and basically like her weird like space outfit, which is basically like a blue shirt and brown pants that kind of like came up almost to her chest. And yes, and she basically would moment she sees Elara, moment Elara sees Trish, she would essentially just look at her and say, "Hello, Elara." She would intentionally sigh and then immediately smile back on her face.
Good morning.
Good morning. Are you going off to school today?
Yes, I have classes.
I see. How is your planet's schooling like?
Trish kind of shrugs. Wanna see it?
Oh, I'm uncertain if people would ask questions if they saw me.
Where we are going, nobody asks questions. It's an art school.
Oh, okay. I shall wish to learn about this, about how art is on your planet then.
Follow me.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
And I guess we would be, I don't know, taking a car or something? Would I have a car? Can I have a car?
Oh, Wolfgang drives you wherever you want.
Oh, of course. Okay. Yeah, okay. Wolfgang drives me then.
Cannot have you flying all over the city, my lady Walters.
Of course.
Hello, Wolfgang.
Good morning. Elara, was it?
Yes, it is.
Would you require a ride with Lady Walters?
Yes, I would love to. And she would like pause for a moment and be like, "Oh wait, I forgot. Yes. Thank you very much." She's essentially rolling her eyes and sarcastically, like she's essentially trying to mimic Trish.
We get a panel of Wolfgang giving you the raised eyebrow. Oh, pull the car around front. And then, Gremlin, what is your morning routine like?
Okay. We all did stay in the mansion, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So the alarm of my phone starts ringing. It's one of those annoying beep 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 beep. Because otherwise I do not wake up. And while we're at it, there's a shot of that, and then there's an empty bed, and then the panels just focus somewhere else, and we see Mark just stretching, hanging from the ceiling. It's like I hate it, and I just like I jump down from what I was, and I just turn off the alarm, and then I just I go immediately to the bathroom and start just like washing my face, just grooving the fur on my arms and my legs a little bit, and then I just dress up as I was the night before, and And I just exit with the eepiest face you can imagine as I exit my room, and I go on and find the others.
Nice. I love it. I love it. Ellie, last but not least, how is your morning routine?
So in contrast to Trish, when Ellie wakes up, her hair's kind of in natural lazy waves. It doesn't really need a brush or anything. She's one of those really annoying people who wakes up looking fine. I hate her myself, don't worry. And yeah, she quickly gets changed into the clothes that she was wearing yesterday on the date with Malcolm, and orders a Uber because fuck, she's got class soon. Shit.
I mean, we can probably have Wolfgang drive us all to places and stuff if we ask him nicely.
I cancel my Uber and then go, Wolfgang, could you possibly give me a lift?
I would be happy to assist a friend of Lady Walters.
Okay, and then I put on very minimal makeup and have some coffee because holy crap, and fill up her thermos mug with more this coffee.
I just sheepishly go over to Walter and I'm like, can I get a lift too? That would be very nice.
No, of course. Any friend of Lady Walters. Please, whenever you're ready, the car, I will be waiting out front with the car.
Carpool, everybody.
Let's go. Oh, we can use the carpool lane.
And then we get one panel of Walter driving the car, and it says loud music playing, and we see the four of you sitting in the back of the car as Wolfgang is driving with a expression of peace as this serene music plays.
I'm just asking, does he have like a separate compartment bit so it's like peaceful classical music, and then in the back it's just whatever Trish wants to listen to?
I would say no, but it is like a semi. I guess it's a big car, so like you have like in the back you have two people sitting, and then there's like the people facing like to the back, so like we can like face each other, so that it's like one of those cars.
Exactly, that's what I was picturing as well. But we get that scene. It says loud, serene classic music as the four of you take a ride with Wolfgang to Uni.
I fall asleep halfway because the music is too soothing.
I'm already sipping on more coffee.
Nice.
But I would say I maybe have like my own headbuds, my own earbuds like in, and there you can like hear like the faintest sounds of rock music.
Oh yeah. It it has the big bubble saying the classic serene music, but then we have you with your earbuds in, and it has a little musical notes coming out of your ear, and it says hard rock music. And
then they increasingly get bigger and bigger as they get into Mark's very sensitive ears.
Oh yeah. You're listening to both songs right now, Mark. Excellent.
It's like symphonic metal.
Nice.
The Sims?
Oh yeah, that sounds good. That works. We are at the university. There is one large building, but think of this as like an open university. There's different buildings, and there's a lot of sidewalks and trees growing beside the sidewalks. A street road circling around the different areas of the university. There's student dorms. There's different buildings with the different classrooms, the different like the history department, the art department, biology and sciences, stuff like that. But we open the new panel with you all exiting the limousine driven by Wolfgang. Pick you up later this afternoon, Lady Walters.
Thank you, Wolfgang.
Bye, Wolfgang. Thanks for the lift.
Thank you.
My pleasure. It is good to see Lady Walter with friends.
I roll my eyes.
He smiles
Nice.
and drives off.
I gently elbow Trish in her side. You hear that? We're friends.
Oh my, is this how the customs to becoming friends?
I
Yeah.
Kind
shrug.
of.
On my
Very much
station,
so.
we just said we were friends.
I mean, not exactly. There's more nuances to that.
Oh
But
my.
oh, it's complicated. I think that you may start getting how that works as you go. Probably.
Oh, I would look very much forward to it. I'm already learning from Trish how to make friends. It is rolling the eyes and, I believe, heavily breathing outwards after every sentence.
That's not.
Well, it does work for her, but never mind.
Yes, I shall keep it up to the best of my ability. I wish to be friends with everyone.
I face palm.
Ooh, is that a new one to do?
As you say that, and Trish face palms, we get another. We still have you standing, just freshly dropped off. Buildings lined up in front of you, trees growing, a sidewalks leading to each of the buildings. You're standing there. Out of frame, a speech bubble that points out of frame says, "Excuse me." And then we get the next panel, and we see an individual approaching the four of you, hand in the air.
Mhm.
And I will.
Oh.
Oh!
The hand in the air. "Excuse me, are you familiar with this area? I'm kind of lost. I'm trying to find my way to the history archaeology department."
Oh yeah, no, I've got to go over there in a moment.
Ah, fascinating. I would wish, could you escort me? My name is Yari. Who are you?
Oh hi, my name's Ellie. Is that a bit of an accent I detect?
If you say it's an accent, yes. He reaches out to shake your hand. I actually give you a kiss.
I do a very kind of oh god no smile.
He notices that and doesn't go for the kiss, but he reaches for the hand and grabs your hand. Do you wear your ring?
On my right hand, yes.
Ah, that is a very beautiful gem there. A beautiful design.
Thank you. It was a gift from my great-great-grandma.
Ah. We get a panel of a thoughtful expression on his face. And he's like, oh, well, I didn't mean to interrupt. I will wait. Are you going over there now?
I just need to run back really and quickly grab some books from my dorm room. But yeah, I'm going there shortly.
Will you escort me then, please?
I suppose so. Is there anyone in particular looking for that?
The new professor. I was supposed to meet with him. I'm sorry, I don't know his name.
Oh, you mean Professor Mitchell?
If that is him, then yes.
Fucking is now.
Professor Mitchell. Totally not sus. No. What are you saying?
Yeah. As it happens, I've got to meet Professor Mitchell too. What a coincidence! Are you are you a transfer student or someone being newly enrolled?
Oh no. I am here to assist Professor Mitchell.
Okay. Tell you what, because it's going to take me a couple of minutes just to get sorted. Why don't you go to, and I point to one of the cafes on campus, and say, why don't you go and grab yourself a coffee or something, and I'll come meet you there.
Sounds like an excellent idea. I will wait for you over there.
Great. I smile, and then as soon as they're out of what I would hope is earshot, I turn around to the rest of the group and go, he looks so sketchy.
He gives me bad juju vibes. I'm not gonna lie.
Is there something wrong with him?
He is not a vibe. He has failed the vibe check.
The vibe, the infamous vibe check.
Anyway, I do need to go and grab my stuff, so I will catch you guys later. I'll text you if this guy is in any way fucking weird.
Oh yeah, we'll come over as soon as possible.
Sweet. So we will skip a few panels. We'll skip a little ahead of time. You're here, Gremlin, to meet your teacher. Valkyrie is here to meet her teacher. Darkness, you're here to meet your teacher as well. Next week is the next semester begins. Elara, you're hanging out. So we have little panels of you going through the different locations in the university, meeting with your prospective teachers. Gremlin, with your hearing and stuff, you do hear a few of the students as you're, making your way down the sidewalks and into the building through the halls. Something does catch your attention, Gremlin. You hear someone say, "Oh yeah, the biology lab. Did you hear? Oh yeah, we're gonna get new equipment. Oh yeah, Wellspring funded. Oh nice." How does that make you feel, Gremlin?
When they mention Wellspring, I just I stop abruptly. I just try to pretend I haven't heard it, and then I just keep on walking, and And as I hear that, I just I just get very a little bit pissed off, and also and I'm also after that I think I'm going to try to look more into it.
Nice. So we get the panel, Gremlin overhearing this, and then we get the Gremlin making mental note, Wellspring. Trish, you are showing Elara around, meeting with your teacher, Mewtwo Gremlin. Yeah.
With Mr. Rosebloom.
Rosebloom. Nice. Meeting with Mr. Rosebloom, and as you're walking through the halls with Elara, we do get a panel of a skinny man, early 20s, wearing a beaded necklace and a beanie on in the middle of summer, with a tie-dye t-shirt with a green leaf on it that says Happy 420, and he's looking at you, Elara.
Yo.
He's looking at you, Elara, and there's a speech bubble above his head that says,
Far out? Out where? Is there something outside?
"Whoa! What happened to your skin?"
Oh, sunburn?
Are you like an alien man?
No, I'm a woman.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant, man.
It's the best.
I really need to stay off the reefer. He says that as you continue walking in the panel.
You said no one would ask questions.
I never said that.
Yeah, you did.
Oh. Yeah, but they are going to be okay with it.
Oh. Okay.
It's
And-
Outcasts. They are all gonna be weird. I'm gonna be the only fucking normal one.
All right, Crimson Valkyrie.
Was this? Was he like? I was about to say. I was just gonna say. Was he
Sorry.
like sick or something?
What's
I could notice his eyes were very red, and he seemed to smell more than most of the humans.
He probably took some medicine.
Oh my! Oh, I think I understand. Some of the more juvenile kids on my space station used to do the same sometimes.
Space Reefer.
Catnip.
Nice. All right, so we got Gremlin learning about Wellspring. We got Agent Sistah and Lady Darkness traveling the halls, meeting their teacher, learning some stuff. Ellie, do you recover this individual and escort them?
Annoyingly, yes, because I did say that I would.
They're waiting for you. You collect them. We have a panel of you walking.
Actually, I order a coffee first and then go to them when I get my drink.
Oh, okay. They see you approach. They stand up. They see you go get a coffee. They wait. You get your coffee. You come to them. Well.
Okay, let's go.
Thank you again for escorting me.
Sure, not a problem. I was going there anyway.
I can't take my mind off of that beautiful gemstone. Where did you get that ring?
Oh, it was left me by my great-great-grandmother when she died.
Oh, well, I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah. I didn't really know. I think I met her once when I went to visit her when I was like, I don't know, 5.
Oh, where did she stay?
No, we flew out actually to go visit her. So we went back to Norway to visit her.
We get a shot or a panel of his eyes going a little wide. Oh, Norway, you say?
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. He says interesting as you get to the door of Professor Mitchell Torsen.
Yeah. So I knock on the door.
You hear come in, and Yari will be like, don't worry, I will wait my turn. Please, go ahead.
Thank you kindly. And I go in, close the door behind me.
You go in and close the door behind you. You see Professor Mitchell Torsen sitting at his desk. He is a older man with blonde hair combed to the right. He has a thick but well-groomed mustache, blonde but graying. Blonde but graying. He wears spectacles. His eyes have a few crow feet. As you see, he is aging up. He is well built, though stout, but definitely a prodigious beer gut as you enter.
Good morning, Professor.
Oh, good morning. Are you one of the new students that I am to meet today? I am Professor Torsen, Mitchell Torsen at your service.
Yes, pleasure to meet you. I'm Ellie Barsness.
Oh, Barsness. That's a good name,
Thank you kindly.
Please.
By the way, you've got another gent outside called Yari who's meant to be meeting you.
I have not kept up with all the names of everyone I'm supposed to meet today, but I'm sure I will be meeting a lot of people today. But please, Ellie Barsness, he looks through some paperwork. 3rd year history archaeology. So, have you heard of what we have acquired this year for our research?
I'd heard of a couple of things. Which one are you talking about?
Oh, they uncovered the burial mounds of Harald Haugen. You know, Harald Fairhair, the first king of Norway.
Oh, yes, I had heard that.
Most of
Wait, we're going to be working on that?
Yes, we are. Though we were granted access from the museum. Most of the relics recovered were, weathered through time, but one particular artifact seemed to have withstood the test of time. The drinking horn of Harald Fairhair.
I let out a gasp of excitement.
Now, I know that it may have some mythical meaning. What does, out of character, to you, Ellie, Crimson Valkyrie, what does the drinking horn of Harald Fairhair mean to you?
I mean, on the... one, it's just a really important and exciting discovery, especially considering horn doesn't survive that well in most remnants. You normally are only able to tell a horn was there by the metal decoration that was normally on it. So finding a horn in good condition is in itself a remarkable thing. But from the Crimson Valkyrie side, it was essentially an artifact which would have been used to help in separating Midheim, the human realm, from the realms of the Aether, Anvania, and the Jotun.
Beautiful, beautiful. Love it, love it. Well, yes. We will be, we have access to that this semester. So I just wanted to give you a heads up on what you need to start preparing yourself for. When first day of class, we should be able to start doing our research. They will be on display, and we will, with supervision, of course, from museum curator, they will send, but we will be able to do our own research and investigations on the artifacts and relics excavated from Harold Haugen.
I nod with a lot of excitement.
Sweet. The meeting continues on, and when you are done, he will, Professor Mitchell Thorson will address you. Well, from our meeting here, you are a very knowledgeable and educated individual on this subject. I highly look forward to working with you.
Am I with you, sir?
And you exit, and you see Yari waiting across the hall with their arms crossed. Oh, are you all done?
Yeah, we got done.
Well, thank you again for escorting me here. Please, if we meet again, it would be nice to grab a drink sometime. I would like to know more about you and things.
Yeah, maybe if we run into each other again, maybe.
Well, you have a great day. Oh, definitely friendly. But we have you exit the panel, correct? And then we have the panel of Yari entering Professor Thorson's office, and we get the speech bubble, and we see Professor Thorson. We get the panel of Thorson, looking up. So, are you my next appointment? And then we just get a 2 final panels. We get a panel of just the nose down to chest level of Yari's face with a big grin on it. Yes, I am here to see you. And then ... And then the final frame is more of a frown, and it says Professor Thorson. And that is the final page of issue 1 of the Outcast.
Let's go!
I do not like this person.
That was so fucking cool.
No.
So Professor Thorson, I see.
What's
I
his
think
first
I
name?
get it.
Testicular?
I cast Mend Butt Crack.
Nice. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that issue of Monthly Mask, the Outcast. Awesome.
It was so cool to describe everything in comic panels. It's
Honestly,
such
it
a
was
unique
just,
style.
and it's also just really fun now. We just finally get to play our characters.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've been sat on this so long.
Yeah, we've been sitting on this for a while.
It
Oh my
was a
god.
lot of fun. I had I'm a person that rarely smiles, but I had a smile on my face most of the time.
Oh no, very much the same. I'm having a smile plastered on my face a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That means a lot. That means a lot. I've been so hyped for this, especially after Goob, after the art. Oh my god.
That's just really kept it going.
I've shed more than one tear just looking at this shit and how freaking beautiful it is.
Mhm.
I'm so glad you like it. I had a lot of fun working on it.
And thank you again. Thank you, players. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Rainer, thanks for staying up, and thank you again for the model, Rainer. Thank you, Ruby, for the models. What? Oh, my phone is buzzing. No, that's what happened. It buzzed.
Thank you, Mally, for the game.
Yeah,
No,
thank you.
Thank you so
for the
much
game.
for the game.
No problem, no problem. All right. And then the next mask, new generation, we will have to schedule that. But since it is monthly mask, be on the lookout for that in May. All right. Again, thank you, everyone. So much, everyone. Please say some byes, players, real quick.
Bye.
Bye.
I mean, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.